Bring in right now on the phone line Mr. Subramanian Swamy, who is a member of parliament with the BJP. Mr. Swamy, thank you for joining us. He joins us, I understand, from New Jersey. Thank you for making time to be with us. I understand it's early morning there. Dr. Swamy, you tweeted a couple of hours ago about your concern with regard to this particular case and the hospitalization of Indrani Mukherjee. What is your concern right now?
Well, she's a very crucial witness. She has been very firm, very specific. She was upfront in saying she would directly report it before a magistrate, which means it binds her. And then suddenly they say that she had an overdose of some tranquilizer or something like that. Well, I've seen this kind of thing being trotted out as an excuse in other cases. Also in the case of Sunanda Pushkar's murder, they said she had taken an overdose of Alprax, and Alprax was never prescribed for her. And so further investigation showed that it was actually forcefully put down her throat, and that it was a murder, and so an FIR was registered on murder. Here too, I think we need to get into it because very high stakes are there. Mr. Chidambaram loses his entire political career because of this kind of expose that has come on the way he made money for himself and his son. So he's capable, these people who are with Mr. Chidambaram, Mr. Subramanian himself, they stand to gain if she suddenly disappears. And so therefore it must be investigated and satisfy yourself that it was indeed something that happened accidentally.
Dr. Swamy, if I'm not mistaken, I'm just reiterating here, your allegation here, your suspicion here is that this has something to do with the Chidambaram case where she is a witness. You think there's someone there with an axe to grind to perhaps get rid of her?
Yes, there's only people like Chidambaram who have the kind of access that they had to be able to administer anything to her. And where the hospital authorities will look the other way. Congress has been in power for a long time in Maharashtra, and most of the jail staff was being appointed during the Congress period. So I think that would be my first suspicion, or which would require investigation. First of all, let's establish.
Dr. Swamy, this is obviously, as you understand just as well, a very serious allegation at this point. We also understand that in 2015, Indrani Mukherjee overdosed with a similar drug in a similar manner. Does that suggest perhaps that there was someone giving her the drug in a hospital late, or over the last several years, that this was something she was taking perhaps almost recreationally?
Well, all these things need to be documented, you see. Therefore, it's not appropriate now just to go by either hearsay or otherwise. Did she really have this earlier incident? I have not been able to verify it. The question is, now that she's regaining consciousness, she would be able to tell us whether she took it herself or indeed it was forced on her.
Well, and Dr. Swamy, since you say that it was perhaps, whether it was forced on her or she took it herself, the big question to ask at this point was, how are these drugs making their way into the jail at all? Do you believe in the culpability right now of the jail officers?
Yes, of course. I'm telling you that these are all people who have been appointed during the Congress period, and Congress stands to lose heavily if all these financial scandals that we have, I in particular brought before the knowledge of the court, comes out, and the elections are not far away. The stakes are very high, and I'm not saying at the moment that I can categorically say that these people are guilty of the attempted murder. But I would say that this needs to be investigated thoroughly from that angle.
Right. Dr. Subramanian Swamy, thank you so much for joining us here on the Urban Debate on Mirror Now. We appreciate your time. Dr. Subramanian Swamy, live from New Jersey there.